1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody here is okay?
Over there.
We'll get Granny and Co there. That's hi Granny and Co. Daniel. Good evening Francis and Thomas, the Salty Sea Dogs. Good evening Mariana.
I haven't got this set up yet.
Right. Is everybody hearing us okay? Can you let me know please? Yeah, I know you can't see us as yet, Mariana. I'm more interested in the sound at the moment. You don't really want to be seeing too much from me. I'm not looking particularly great.
Well, sunny Wiltshire and sunny Oban. It's not often, but
right,
we're
sounds
the same.
good. That's good. Okie dokie. It's nice to know the sound is good.
Good evening, Janet.
Good evening, Jennifer. Good evening, Janet. What else? What am I looking to do here? There we are. You can see us now. Aha! The Marburns are here in Oban, and they can hear us okay. We could open the window and you'd be able to hear us okay, Naoko.
And Linda and John are with us as well.
Good evening, Linda and John. So
great.
Absolutely. So I better get to writing the
I'm
tunes.
waving back to you, Mariana.
Oh. Bear with me a sec while I write you all in. Mariana. Hi Mariana, waving back. Oh, there's Stephen. Good evening, Stephen. Giving you a wave. Hello from Oban. Jennifer. Oh, it's the Oban Bandit. She's got help tonight. It's not just the Oban Band. I'll just put Daisy. It keeps it simpler for me, doesn't it? Ba-ba-da-ba-dam. Stephen. Excuse me. Marbuns. And how's things over in France, Stephen? We've got sunny Oban, sunny Worthing and rainy Wales. How's things in France?
Have you got Janet down?
Janet.
Have you got Linda and John?
Linda and John.
There's not Stephen.
Yep, I've got Stephen.
Right.
I've got Marvin's. What have you got your mum's team? Yep. Give it another wee minute or two, will we? On and off and more clouds and sun, so fair to say overcast then, Stephen. Sunny in Oban and Worthing, rain in Wales and overcast.
Wait, is it raining in Wales?
Well, Mariana says it is, did she not? Yeah, hello everyone from
Wales.
Wet Wales again. Yeah, so I'm paying attention. We'll catch up, missus. Aye, okay, there we are. Overcast in France. Aye. Oh, hailstorm in Wales. Wow.
It is a bit colder here tonight. It's been lovely all day.
And
really warm.
It's been very warm today. It's been a lovely weekend. We had a trip down to Edinburgh yesterday to see some friends. It was a lovely day all day. Right, that's 2 minutes past 2. Will we just? So, before we actually get into the quiz, I'm going to say that the last quiz, to say we had, it was a bit awkward. I think is probably a fair summation, and we had a bit of a steward's inquiry into who ended up winning it, and I've done a bit of investigation, and following that, we've taken that one away from said person. So that means who did we say ended up winning then?
Alison.
Oh yeah.
Alison, who's on your chat as Daisy Sunshine.
Yes,
Alison, and she had some
she had
family with her, and so congratulations to them, because they were actually the true winners of that particular quiz.
And that means Beth was the runner-up, and Beth won the tie break as well. So well done on winning our quiz a month ago, Alison and team. And so we'll move on to tonight's one, and as always, 50 questions, 5 rounds. First round is geography, second round's connection round, picture round, then the chain, finishing off with general knowledge. So good luck everybody. Oh, are Caroline and Richard playing on their own then, Alison? Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's nice. Hold on to write that in.
So are they playing with you, Alison? Are you joining like over the phone or something, doing it together, or are you playing on your own? And right on cue. So hi Richard and Caroline from London, thank you very much for joining us. And you're just in time, we're just about to start. So that's it, 5 rounds, and as always, in the first round tonight is geography. So good luck everyone, and here we go. Question 1. Where in the UK will you find the Sperrin Mountains? So that's question 1. Where in the UK will you find the Sperrin Mountains? Question 2. How many states are there in India? Is it A, 18, B, 28, or C, 38? So that's question 2. How many states are there in India? Is it A, 18, B, 28, or C, 38? Question 3. No, I've got a mouthful of chocolate. Which of the following does Belgium not share a border with? Is it A, Germany, B, Luxembourg, or C, Switzerland? So that's question 3. Which of the following does Belgium not share a border with? A, Germany, B, Luxembourg, or C, Switzerland? Question 4. The island of Sardinia is part of which European country? So that's question 4. The island of Sardinia is part of which European country? Question 5.
In which European country will you find the Transylvanian Alps?
So question 5. In which European country will you find the Transylvanian Alps? Question 6.
What is the official language of Greenland? Is it A. Greenlandic, B. English, or C. Danish?
That's question 6. What is the official language of Greenland? Is it A. Greenlandic, B. English, or C. Danish? Question 7.
In which continent will you find a blood-red waterfall known as Blood Falls?
So that's question 7. In which continent will you find a blood-red waterfall known as Blood Falls? Question 8.
If your Australian friend asks you to wear thongs to the beach, what will you be putting on?
So question 8. If your Australian friend asks you to wear thongs to the beach, what will you be putting on? More fashion than geography, really. Question 9.
What is the only country that borders the UK?
So that's question 9. What is the only country that borders the UK? Last question of this round, question 10.
Bloemfontein and Cape Town are two of South Africa's 3 capital cities. What's the third?
So question 10. Bloemfontein and Cape Town are two of South Africa's 3 capital cities. What's the third? Moving on to round 2. So for anyone new to the game, this is the connection round. The first 9 answers are all connected in some way, and question 10 is what's the connection. So good luck. Here's question 1.
What nationality is former footballer and manager Zinedine Zidane?
So that's question 1. What nationality is former footballer and manager Zinedine Zidane? Question 2.
What was the more common name for a bar in the Wild West?
So that's question 2. What was the more common name for a bar in the Wild West? We had a bit of a debate over whether it was called the Old West or the Wild West. Except for Wild West. Obviously. Question 3.
To what UK political party does Caroline Lucas belong?
So that's question 3. To what UK political party does Caroline Lucas belong? Question 4.
Soda, sand and lime are used to make what everyday material?
So that's question 4. Soda, sand and lime are used to make what everyday material? Question 5.
What's the missing lyric in this very famous song? Come on baby, light my what?
So it's question 5. What's the missing lyric in this very famous song? Come on baby, light my what? Question 6.
As played by Halle Berry, which X-Men character is this?
That's question 6. As played by Halle Berry, which X-Men character is this? Question 7.
If you're suffering from I think that's not spelt right. I think it's diplopia. Is that what it says? Or diplopia?
No.
I think it's spelt wrong. Anyway, what kind of vision do you have? It's either diplopia or diplopia.
Question 7. If you are suffering from diplopia or diplopia,
Yeah.
what form of vision do you have?
Oh no, it's right enough.
Thank you very much.
Diplopia.
Question 8.
On the occurrence of a suspicious death with no specific cause, what verdict will the coroner's jury give?
So that's question 8. On the occurrence of a suspicious death with no specific cause, what verdict will the coroner's jury give? You try to find another spelling.
No.
Another one that says.
No. No.
Yes, you are.
I just don't think it's the jury.
There is coroner's jury, yeah.
Is that?
Question 9.
What word can come after mouse, parent and death?
So that's question 9. What word can come after mouse, parent and death?
Why would you have that though?
finally, question 10.
What's the connection?
Oh, did you confirm it?
That's correct, yes.
Thank you. I'm finding it very warm tonight. Are you?
No, not yet. It will be once the heat comes off that TV.
Okay, we're moving on to the answers for the first round, couple of rounds, then we'll catch up with people, see how your scores are. So, round 1, geography. Question 1.
Where in the UK will you find the Sperrin Mountains?
You will find them in Northern Ireland. Question 2.
How many states are there in India?
There are 28 states in India. 28 states, 8 territories. Question 3.
Which of the following does Belgium not share a border with? And the answer is Switzerland.
Excuse me. Question 4.
The island of Sardinia is part of which European country?
It's part of Italy. Question 5.
In which European country will you find the Transylvanian Alps?
That would be in Romania. Question 6.
What is the official language of Greenland?
It's Greenlandic.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Not us, but we do know.
Absolutely. Question 7.
On which continent will you find a blood red waterfall known as Blood Falls?
That would be Antarctica. Question 8.
If your Australian friend asks you to wear thongs to the beach, what will you be putting on?
You'll be putting on flip-flops. I'm in the I hate the sound of flip-flops camp. I just find it really...
The sound of the words?
No, the actual sound of flip-flops. Question 9.
What is the only country that borders the UK?
And that would be the Republic of Ireland. And finally, question 10.
Bloemfontein and Cape Town are 2 of South Africa's 3 capital cities, and the third one is Pretoria.
So moving on to round 2, connection round. Question 1.
What nationality is former footballer and manager Zinedine Zidane?
He is French. Question 2.
What was the more common name for a bar in the Wild West?
That would be saloon. Question 3.
To what UK political party does Caroline Lucas belong?
Or she belongs to the Green Party. Question 4.
Soda, sand and lime are used to make what everyday material?
They're used to make glass. Question 5.
What's the missing lyric in this very famous song? And it's "Come on baby, light my fire."
Is it Will Young's version you like, or did you say you don't like it?
No, it's just that's the one that's most familiar to me.
Right.
And that he always, I know I do it myself when I say fire and I have 2 syllables, but he stresses them in the song, goes fire, paya.
Wow, I thought Will Young was in the room there. Question 6.
As played by Halle Berry, which X-Men character is this?
That is Storm. Question 7.
If you're suffering from diplopia, what form of vision do you have?
You have double vision. Question 8.
On the occurrence of a suspicious death with no specific cause, what verdict will the coroner's jury give?
They will give an open verdict. Question 9.
What word can come after mouse, parent and death?
That would be trap, mouse trap, parent trap, death trap. And question 10.
What's the connection?
Is the connection here. The connection is door. As you can see, French door, saloon door, green door, glass door, fire door, storm door, double door, open door and trap door. And with that, we'll get a catch up with you all, see how your scores are doing.
I'm expecting the Boylans to have done well on anything to do with
Geography.
Europe.
Yeah.
Having just returned this morning.
Mm-hmm. $5,300 people, you know, that's what she said was on the boat. I'm sure it was 5,300, said Francis, yeah. Right. Richard and Caroline, 7 for each round, well done. Score of 14. Right, and Mum 6 and 10. Oh wow, 10, very good. Right, 6 in the first round. 1, 2, 3, 6, 6, 10, 16. Very good, Stephen. 10 out of 20.
No, because if it was misadventure, then you would know that something had happened.
Yeah. No, but when there's no obvious, then it's given as an open verdict. Right.
No, Linda's got
Hold on.
2.
The Open Bandits are on, I saw it there, 15, very good. Alison is on 14. The Marbons on 16 as well. We'll know in future if we want to make it hard for Leslie Naoko not to have any geography or car questions. Yeah.
Oh.
5,300 people, yeah. Thanks, Francis. Mariana's on 16 as well. 16.
Linda's got 2 of her grandsons
Uh-huh.
with her today. Now, I don't know if you've got John as well. So we've just got you down as Linda and John.
But did you say 14?
No, I can't remember. A minute, I'll just bring it back.
Boylans are on
13. 13 for Linda.
and John, they're on
And
13. And Janet's on?
Janet. Yeah.
18 decks, that's mental. I mean, hats off to you, Francis and Thomas. I couldn't do it. I certainly couldn't.
And Janet is on 13.
Wow, go Janet. Right, well, so at the moment we have 1, 2, 3 people sharing the lead on 16. That is Mariana, Ma Burns and your mum's team.
Yes.
Then we have the Oban Bandits in second place on 15. Then we have Caroline and Richard on third on 14, along with Alison, and then it's Janet, Linda and John. Boylan's on third.
Oh,
13.
good evening, Jacob. Alison's son Jacob's with her.
Good evening, Jacob. Thanks for joining us and helping Linda out.
No, Alison.
Alison out, sorry.
No.
Right, so it's all very, very close. Look at that.
It isn't far too easy, obviously.
Yes, obviously far
It's
too
got-
easy.
I hope,
Yeah.
I hope it's going to get a bit harder now. I can't remember.
I don't really remember myself. So let's crack on into the picture round. A wee bit of a different picture round this week, this month. I should say. Normally we just put up a picture, who is this or what is this. Instead on the pictures this week you'll see maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 people or
Things or
yes, cartoon cat, whatever. And the premise is that you tell us who is missing. So for instance, if we had, I don't know, the Supremes, there was 3 Supremes, and if we had Diana Ross blacked out, we'd be looking dancer, it would be Diana Ross. So that's the premise. So look at the pictures, figure out who's missing. Here we go, good luck. So who's missing from this picture? And it's the name of the character in the film, not the actress. And that's very much a zig or zag, isn't it? And who's missing from this one? And who's missing here? Again, who's missing? I've just noticed I've blanked that out when it looks like a jelly baby, doesn't it?
mm-hmm. The cartoon abominable snowman.
Negative.
Mm-hmm.
Who's missing? And who's missing here? Who's missing? Excuse me. And again, who's missing here? Showing my age with this one. Well, showing my age with a few of them.
who's missing? And finally, who's missing from this one? Moving on to round 4, it's the chain. So anybody new out there, the first answer, the last letter of the first answer is the first letter of the second answer, and so on. So good luck everyone. Question 1.
Attributed to Marie Antoinette, what is the meaning of the phrase "qu'il mangeons de la brioche"?
Question 1. Attributed to Marie Antoinette, what is the meaning of the phrase "qu'il mangeons de la brioche"?
Your French teacher loved you, didn't she?
Yeah, but I didn't love her.
Oh.
Mrs. Burns. She was very like olive oil, and she was the massive jet black hair. It was always in a really, really tight bun. Question 2.
Kristen Otto won 6 gold medals in swimming at the 1988 Olympics. What former European country did she represent?
So that's question 2. Kristen Otto won 6 gold medals in swimming at the 1988 Olympics. What former European country did she represent? Question 3.
Barbra Streisand co-wrote, produced and starred in what 1983 romantic musical drama?
So that's question 3. Barbra Streisand co-wrote, produced and starred in what 1983 romantic musical drama? Question 4.
Professor Remus who taught defence against the dark arts at Hogwarts?
Excuse me. So that's question 4. Professor Remus who taught defence against the dark arts at Hogwarts? So in other words, what's his second name?
Yeah.
Question 5.
What fast food chain is famous for its peri-peri sauce?
So that's question 5. What fast food chain is famous for its peri-peri sauce? Question 6.
Guru Nanak was the founder of what religion?
So that's question 6. Guru Nanak was the founder of what religion? question 7.
Founded in 1521, which city is the oldest in North America?
So that's question 7. Founded in 1521, which city is the oldest in North America? Question 8.
Which word, only used in Scotland, means outside or beyond?
So that's question 8. Which word only used in Scotland means outside or beyond? Question 9.
Who was US President at the onset of the Great Depression?
So that's question 9. Who was US President at the onset of the Great Depression? Finally, question 10.
Which 1988 film about two brothers called Charlie and Raymond won a total of 4 Oscars?
So that's question 10. Which 1988 film about two brothers called Charlie and Raymond won a total of 4 Oscars? So we'll move on to the answers for round 3 and 4, and then we'll catch up on the scores again. So round 3, picture round. Picture 1, we asked who's missing, and that is Louise. This is from the film Thelma and Louise. And picture 2, who's missing, this is the Gibb brothers, and the one that's missing is Morris. Picture 3, who's missing, this is the 3 tenors, and the one that's missing is Jose Carreras. The one in the middle is Pavarotti, and the one in the left as you're looking is Placido Domingo. Picture 4, and the one that's missing is Louis. That's Huey, Dewey and Louis. And the way to always know who's who is Huey always wears red, Dewey always wears blue, and Louis always wears green. Picture 5, who's missing that one?
Craig Revel Horwood.
I didn't know he's Australian.
I don't care. Yes.
Might win you £1 million knowing that, darling, you never know.
Well, there's that. Yeah.
Picture 6, who's missing here?
Statler, but I would have got it wrong, 50-50, and I would have gone for the other one.
So it depends, because some people say Waldorf and Statler, and other people say Statler and Waldorf, so they'll tend to answer it as they say it.
Yeah.
You know? So, picture 7, who's missing here?
Ron Weasley.
From Harry Potter, obviously. Picture 8.
And this is Mary, Mungo and Midge.
Excuse me. Picture 9.
And the Beatles, and who's missing is Ringo Starr.
And finally, picture 10.
It's Michael Collins.
And before we move on to the answers to the chain, What did you know? I thought we would do it on bluebells, given that the bluebells are starting to bloom up here in Scotland and everywhere else probably. And did you know that the bluebells have been used for a variety of different things throughout history, not just for ornamental purposes? Their sticky sap was once used to bind the pages of books and glue the feathers onto arrows, and during the Elizabethan period their bulbs were crushed to make starch for the ruffs of collars and sleeves. Yeah, quite handy wee things, as well as beautiful to look at. So moving on to the answers from the chain. Question 1.
Attributed to Marie Antoinette, what is the meaning of the phrase? And the meaning of the phrase is, let them eat cake. But whether she actually said that
Yes,
or not.
yeah, absolutely. I was finding out about that when I was getting it. Question 2.
Kristen Otto won 6 gold medals in swimming at the 1988 Olympics. What former European country did she represent?
And that is East Germany. Also the German Democratic Republic.
But it had to be East Germany
Yeah,
for it to fit in with the chain.
Correct.
And that's what it was commonly
Yes.
known as.
Question 3.
Barbra Streisand co-wrote, produced and starred in what 1983 romantic musical drama?
And that would be Yentl. And your next answer is going to begin with the letter L. So
Professor Remus who taught defence against the dark arts at Hogwarts, and it was Professor Remus Lupin.
question 5.
What fast food chain is famous for its peri-peri sauce?
Too easy, everybody knows it's Nando's. So the next one starts with S. Question 6.
Guru Nanak was the founder of what religion?
He was the founder of Sikhism. Question 7.
The state of Yucatan is in what north? Is that the same question?
No, it's not.
No. The same answer.
Yeah. It's done it again. Right, so the question was which city? The answer here for this question is Mexico.
But it also was for whatever the question
Yeah.
was.
The question was in which city?
In which city, yeah.
Yeah.
And the answer was Mexico.
The answer is Mexico City. Well, we're going to have that and then change it to the other. And I don't know why that's ended up back in there.
So, if your answer is Mexico, it's correct.
Yes. Sorry about that.
Which word, used only in Scotland, means outside or beyond?
And that is out with. As you can see there, please use other door, out with, normal opening hours. It's a very good word, out with. Question 9.
Who was US President at the onset of the Great Depression?
And that would be Herbert Hoover. And finally in this round, question 10.
Which 1988 film about two brothers called Charlie and Raymond won a total of 4 Oscars?
And that would be the very brilliant Rain Man. Great film. So hopefully question 8 didn't cause too many issues. I don't see that it would, because both questions were the same answer anyway. So moving on to what's the score. We'll see how everyone's doing. Very nice. It's a bit slow coming in this time. Yep. Oof. That's one of your worst couple of rounds ever there, Stephen. So he was up to 13. That's 3. 9 and a 7. Caroline and Richard, very good.
Very, very good, Francis and Thomas.
So Alison's on 29. Did I see Mabins are on 29. Did you see that? Oh yeah, very, very good on those 2 rounds of Boylans. Good comeback.
And Linda is a total now of 24.
Mariana 15, so 31. So what did you say there, darling?
24 for Linda.
London joined her on 24 now.
Uh-huh.
Right. Your mum's team are on 30 as well, so it's all very, very. Anything from Janet yet?
Yes, 22 total.
Very good, Janet. Well done. And Open Bandits. Oh, 18. Right. So got everyone in.
So Mariana's in the lead, is that right? And then the Boylans, and then
Yes, in the lead we have Mariana on 31, and then we have the Caroline and Richard in London, your mum's team and Boylan's all on 30. Then we have Alison and Mabbins on 29. Then we have Linda and John 24, Janet 22, Oban Bandits on 18, and Stephen on 13. So there's still time for you to catch the Oban Bandits, Stephen, and that wee personal deal. Right, so it's all very close going into the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. So good luck, everyone, and here we go. Question 1.
what is the last Dan Brown book in his Robert Langdon series?
So that's question 1. What is the last Dan Brown book in his Robert Langdon series? You're welcome, Stephen. To be fair, Stephen, she's got help. Question 2.
Who composed the opera The Magic Flute?
So that's question 2. Who composed the opera The Magic Flute? Question 3.
In which South American country were potatoes first cultivated?
So that's question 3. In which South American country were potatoes first cultivated? Question 4.
Which entrepreneur is the founder of SpaceX?
So that's question 4. Which entrepreneur is the founder of SpaceX? Question 5.
Open to the public, in the year 2000, how many pods does a London Eye have? Is it A 32, B 36 or C 40?
So that's question 5. Opened to the public in the year 2000, how many pods does the London Eye have? Is it A 32, B 36, C 40? And depending on where Richard and Caroline are, one of you could run out and have a look. Question 6.
US Airways Flight 1549 was safely ditched in what river by Captain Chesley Burnett Sully Sullenberger?
Quite a mouthful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well done, darling. Question 6. US Airways Flight 1549 was safely ditched in what river by Captain Chesley Burnett Sully Sullenberger?
So if I'd come up with that question, you would have said, too long, too long.
Oh, rubbish. It's when we get into the 4-line versions of ones that's when I start. Question 7.
In which year was the first series of X Factor broadcast? Was it A 2002, B 2004 or C 2006?
So that's question 7. In which year was the first series of X Factor broadcast? Was it 2002, 2004 or 2006? Excuse me. Question 8.
What do you love if you are an allurophile? Is it A cats, B being ill or C garlic?
So question 8. What do you love if you're an allurophile? Is it A cats, B being ill or C garlic?
Got more multiple choice tonight than usual.
Like you mix it up now. And question 9.
What did the 1944 Education Act raise the school leaving age to in the UK?
So that's question 9. What did the 1944 Education Act raise the school leaving age to in the UK? I thought about making this multiple choice, but decided we'd had enough.
Well, you asked me and I knew.
Yeah.
I got it right.
That was a deciding factor. If you hadn't known, I would have made it multiple choice.
Did you know?
Excuse me, yes.
Well, that should have been enough.
No. And finally, question 10.
According to myth, the material nylon is named after which two cities?
So that's question 10. According to myth, the material nylon is named after which two cities?
Thomas, I think you're doing all right tonight without, as he's sending me first as a compliment, looking good tonight, and then he's saying that they've not got their land legs back yet. But I think you're doing all right.
It seems to be.
Trying to bribe the quiz mistress.
Yep. All I can say is that there was obviously no Galaxy distributors anywhere you were, because nothing arrived in the post. She's out of chocolate today.
But it's okay, because I'm trying to cut back, and it's quite a good way of doing it if you don't have any.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the answers from our final general knowledge round. So question 1.
What is the last Dan Brown book in his Robert Langdon series?
And that is Origin. I think it was 2017. Question 2.
Who composed the opera The Magic Flute?
And that was Mozart. Question 3.
In which South American country were potatoes first cultivated?
And that is Peru. Question 4.
Which entrepreneur is the founder of SpaceX?
And that is Elon Musk. Question 5.
Open to the public in the year 2000, how many pods does the London Eye have? And it
It
has 32. Have you been on it?
Yes. Question 6.
US Airways Flight 1549 was safely ditched in what river by Captain Chesley Burnett Sully Sullenberger?
It was ditched in the Hudson. Question 7.
In which year was the first series of X Factor broadcast?
And I'll
And
still-
it was
I don't care.
and it was 2004.
2004. Question 8.
What do you love if you are an allurophile and you love cats?
Question 9.
What did the 1944 Education Act raise the school leaving age to?
It
In the
raised
UK.
it to the age of 15. You see it there. Also brought in universal free education and the 3 types of school. Question 10.
According to myth, the material nylon is named after New York and London.
That's where you get the NY and LON, nylon. Yeah, so let's see how you all did in that final round. See if we've got an outright winner, or do we need a tie break to decide a winner? It's just so close. I think that's the closest it's ever been getting to the final round. So 34 out of 50 for your mum's team. Oban Bandits finished on 22. Stevie, oh, close, Stevie. Good effort, man. 21. Wow, you got 8 in that last round then. Very good. Ma Bonds finished with 32.
Exceedingly close.
Boylan's finished on 38. That's the lead so far. Oh, Alison 37. Yeah, well done. Oh, Mariana is on 39. Oh, what's the lead so far? Da, da, da.
Janet overall 28.
If you'd known, you could have got yourself a pair of binoculars, Richard. It's a total of 37. Sorry, what did you say?
28 for Janet. Now I think that might be your
Janet,
best
that's
score.
yes, absolutely,
it
that's
is.
your best score.
Yeah.
Linda and John.
Here we are. John's not there.
Alright, so just let's Linda.
And she's almost on her own.
Right.
One of the boys has wandered off, but she's made it to a total score of 30.
Ah, well done, very
Yes,
good.
excellent.
Right, so we do have an outright winner. Our outright winner is Mariana. Well done. On 39 points. Then in 38 was the Boylans. Then on 37 we had Alison and Caroline and Richard. Very good.
Yeah, that's another wee quiz within a quiz competition.
Yes, absolutely. On 34 was your mum's team. Then 32 was the Mabbins. 28 Janet. That's excellent, Janet.
Yes, we put garlic in because we knew that that the French for garlic was something like that.
So thanks for proving that putting it in worked, Stephen. That's great. Where was I? I've lost my place now. Yeah, Janet on 28. Open Bandits 22. Stephen on 21. So well done, Mariana. Yes, that's your first win of the season, and I think we've actually got different winners every month so far, which is great. I'm just looking at the calendar. No, I'm not. You want to look at the calendar, darling, for our next
one,
for when our next quiz will be. But yeah, very very good, and that's I've really enjoyed that tonight. The fact that it's been so close.
It'll be.
Thank you very much, Richard. That's very kind of you to say so, sir. Yeah, there is a lot of work goes into it, and unfortunately, every now and again we do make some wee mistakes. But overall, I think we managed to produce a quality quiz. And yeah,
it's May the 26th will be the next one, so it's actually
Mablins fell into the garlic trap as well. Brilliant. That's brilliant. Yeah, so our next one will be on the 26th of May, and so thank you for all those who have joined for the first time on their own, and if you know anyone else, feel free to let them know that we're here at the last Sunday every month for a quiz. And Mariana fell out, but quite a few people fell into the garlic trap.
Yes, well, I think I might have done so myself, but it was me that said put garlic in.
Yeah.
But we did check it is cats.
I think that makes it one of my most favourite questions ever, I think, yeah. So, anyway, well done to Mariana on winning the quiz.
Yeah.
As always, we will finish with our tie-break question, which is just
to use it
just for fun now. So, how many people can the London Eye carry?
You see, you know how you do these when people ask a silly question?
Yeah.
You would say 2, and that'll be correct, because it can carry 2.
Yeah, but you know what
I know.
I mean? Yeah. In total, in the one go, all at once.
Yeah,
maximum. Maximum. Filling every pod.
Because Tam always says this, people write on Facebook, does anyone know where in Oban I can buy a whatever? And then Tam just says, yes.
Oh, yes, Mariana, the baby platypus, yeah. But I mean, in terms of catching people out, I think this is probably the best one for that.
640 from
640 from Mum's team. Right, what's all start to come in now that we've had one. Stephen says 128. Oh, we've got 2 going for 640. Uh-oh. May have to come up with another one. Depending.
Right, so Janet's saying that is her best score.
Yes, I thought so.
450 for Janet.
450 for Janet. 512. I heard Leslie from here, Neilco. I've already got it written down. Mariana says 256. Boylan say 364. Who are we missing? We're missing Open Bandits.
Caroline and Richard, are they gone already?
The Woven Bandits don't know what the question was, but they're saying 600.
600. Right. And has Linda and John said anything? No.
No, not yet.
Right.
Maybe Linda's wandered off now.
We're going to need another, I think. Get one quick. So, because I think it was. So the London Eye can carry all at once a grand total of 800.
So it doesn't really matter. Two people can, because.
So that means we have who said 640? Your mum's team and Alison share the tie break, yeah?
Yeah, we'd have to come up with another question if it was for the quiz. If it was actually a tie break.
And Alison. Right, so that's it. Joint winners of the tie break, and the quiz winner is Mariana. I know Mariana's not a fan of having a joint tie break winner, but she won't bother too much since it's not herself that's involved in it, I don't think.
Well done, Mariana. Very, very good.
Yep, absolutely. So again, thanks everyone, and we'll see you all. Was it the 26th of May you said? Yeah, we'll see you all again on the 26th of May, and I hope the weather continues getting better wherever you all are, and you have a nice week.
Yes, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, take care
Night,
everyone.
night.
Thanks all. Good night. And well done again, Mariana.